Hi, lovely Cancer. Today we're doing your reading for the new moon in Gemini. It's quite early in the morning, so I might sound a little bit sleepy. I apologize. Today, what I want to do with you guys is to see how you're going to be feeling and how you're going to be experiencing this new moon in Gemini. So it's coming up on June the 3rd. This new moon in Gemini is a new moon, a new beginning in communication. So it is quite important to pinpoint how we choose to communicate to others, the quality of communication that we have with our most important relationships around us, and to evaluate if there's a higher level of commitment, connection, vulnerability that needs to occur in certain relationships, so we can actually deepen that sense of communication with others. So you might be feeling a little bit scattered. It is a mentally scattered energy, this new moon in Gemini, but it is a very loving, kind of like flirtatious and happy energy as well. So let's see what's in store for you, Cancer, because obviously every single sign will be affected differently, and I just want to see how this is going to play out for you guys. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would love to have you here. You can go ahead and click on the golden little tippy on the corner of this video if you want to make me smile, because honestly, that is the best way you can say thanks for the readings if you subscribe. Honestly, I'm trying to make this channel grow, and it's been such a beautiful journey. Okay, let's go. The moon. Yes, that's what we're asking about. Got the Lovers. By the way, you guys, I don't do reversals, in case you wonder why I'm flipping the cards. I do not do reversals in this channel, at least not right now. Let's see. Okay, Cancer. There's a little bit of everything. Let me just kind of go through each card and see what messages are being brought to us. So starting with the first row, with the moon card here, you're definitely going to be feeling like not all the information is out. Like you may, when this new moon in Gemini reaches you, you may feel like you know that you have to say something, or you know that you have to connect with that special someone and have like a very deep conversation and clarify some things, but maybe you don't feel like you know exactly how to do that just yet. Maybe you feel like you're not sure if they're open to it right now, but there's definitely things that you feel need to be said and communicated from you to someone else and from someone else to you. Some of you guys could be dealing with a water sign, so a fellow Cancer, or a Pisces, or a Scorpio. This could be someone who you want to communicate with, clarify things with, connect with, or simply someone who is in your environment very strongly. You have the Gemini card here with the Lovers, and you have the Three of Swords. Obviously, this is a general reading, so not everything is going to apply 100% for you. If it applies for you, the message is for you. But if it doesn't, it's very likely that it is for someone else, the message, okay? So some of you guys, some Cancers, are going to be dealing with the expression of your romantic feelings towards someone else. This could be a water sign. This could be a Gemini as well. Some of you are feeling a little bit smothered by these feelings that you have inside that you have not been able to express or have an appropriate time and space to, share with another person, especially that person you're interested in. Some of you guys have been brokenhearted in the past in regards to love, and that's why maybe you fear having this kind of conversation. Definitely some of you guys are trying to profess your love for someone and trying to find kind of like the strength to do that. But some of you guys are afraid. Now, if this does not resonate with you, it is very likely then that you will be maybe communicating to someone who's experienced, someone who can help you, maybe like a therapist or something like that. You may be sharing a lot about your deepest, darkest, most painful romantic wounds to like a therapist or something that can actually help you heal them. And I mean romantic because of the Lovers here. Obviously, for some others of you, maybe it's not even going to be about that. Maybe it's going to be about other things that have happened in life, and you are right now in this new moon, you have kind of like the gateway, the space, the channel to actually express everything that you've been holding back for a long time. Maybe to a therapist, maybe to someone else, maybe to a love interest, whatever it is. But it seems to me like you're gonna feel so much lighter after having these conversations, because I feel like you've been carrying them for a while inside of you. Like they have been kind of like eating at you a little bit with the Nine of Swords here. I see anxiety, I see a little bit of fear, insecurity, maybe thinking that if you have this conversation, structures may crumble, things may change to a point in which they can be sort of like unfixable. It's what I'm getting for some of you guys. However, this communication though is going to bring a very powerful positive sense of new beginning for you. So even if your message, even if your truth, even if this information you want to share with others doesn't necessarily bring in the reaction you would like from someone else, know that it will bring something very positive within you though. And maybe that's reason enough to go ahead and have this communication. So if, for example, you're dealing with a therapist, you're dealing with someone who wants to help you with this, just by expressing those things that you haven't been able to say out loud around this new moon to someone in confidence, that itself is going to be very healing. So evaluate that possibility of actually saying those things you've been meaning to, keep secret or keep in the dark for yourself. For those with a romantic interest and you're trying to express your love to them, as I mentioned earlier, it might not be about the reaction that they have. Like they might not react in the way you want them to react. But that doesn't mean that you shouldn't say how you feel, because it will change and shift something within you. And it will change and shift something that will allow you to have the openness to be stronger within yourself. And it is a new beginning of lightness within you, which I love. This is quite interesting, Cancer. Let's see what messages or mantras are coming for you for this time around June 3rd. So, I choose to learn through love. I choose to learn through love. Some of us are so used to learning through pain, and we feel like everything that is painful and difficult and challenging and draining is how we evolve and grow. But sometimes we get to choose, sometimes we can just say, I've had enough pain for a while, I choose to learn through love. I don't want to experience any more difficulty right now. So let's see. I am the dreamer of my dream. How can you take charge of your life right now? How can you make sure you are designing your life in the way that is authentic to you and appropriate for you? Instead of being a victim to the circumstances, remember that you have the choice to take the leadership position in your life and say, this is how I want things to unfold. This is what I feel comfortable doing. Or this is what I feel uncomfortable doing, but I know it's right. You know what I mean? And just kind of like seeing it from your empowered perspective rather than what might come because the universe wants it to happen, like take charge. You are the dreamer of your dream. I'm unapologetic about what I desire and trust that what I focus on will grow. I am unapologetic about what I desire and trust that what I focus on will grow. So think about this in a positive way as well, you know. Think about what you would love to have happen. Manifest that as well if you feel like that is something you really want to go after. The energy that I'm feeling is very light, quite frankly. Like, I feel like this is going to be a good time in which you are going to be releasing a heavy burden that you have been carrying for a while. That's what I'm getting for you, Cancer. So I hope that this reading is helpful. I hope that you enjoy this new moon and this energy. It definitely seems very positive, even if it brings some changes and some vulnerability for you. Please make sure to check out the description box below because I always have a lot of stuff for you guys. Tools, freebies, gifts. Right now I'm giving away a 10-minute morning ritual. That's kind of like a meditation that includes gratitude and a little prayer and an intention setting process so you start your day off right every morning. It's completely free. You can go ahead and check the link below so you can download it right now. And please make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. You know that I love you guys and I would love to have more and more of you guys here. Sending so much love, and I hope you have a wonderful new moon.